Hello, welcome, and in today's Apex Legends video we're going to be looking at hop-up attachments. What are they? What weapons are they great for? Will they help me get my X back? Let's find out. Hop-ups are special attachments that work for a unique number of weapons. There are currently 4 hop-ups in the game so far, and they are Skullpiercer Rifling, Select Fire Receiver, Precision Choke, and Turbocharger. Let's start with Skullpiercer Rifling. The name gives us quite a strong hint in what it does, but just in case you do not know, the Skullpiercer Rifling increases headshot damage. You can use this on the Wingman and the Longbow. Without Skullpiercer Rifling, the Wingman does 90 damage to the face, which is already quite a hefty amount for a pistol. And the Longbow does 110 damage to the old dome. To understand how much the Skullpiercer Rifling increases the damage by, unfortunately, we're gonna have to do a bit of maths. Body shots by the Wingman deal 45 damage per shot. Headshots for the Wingman do 2 times base damage, meaning the Wingman's headshot damage is 45 times 2, which equals 90. With Skullpiercer Rifling, it now increases the headshot damage from 2 times to 2.25 times, meaning the Wingman's damage turns from 90 damage every headshot without the Skullpiercer Rifling to 101 damage with the hop-up attachment. That's an 11 damage increase. When using the Longbow, the maths is slightly different. So it's 55 damage to the body, 110 damage to the head, with Skullpiercer Rifling changing it from 2 times base damage to 2.5 times. It equals 138 instead of 110. That is some hefty amount of damage. Now all the damage I've just spoken about is without a helmet, and if you haven't got a helmet you're either unlucky or very foolish, or more likely your teammates have stolen them all. With a helmet, all headshot damage is decreased even with the Skullpiercer, so with a common helmet it's 30%, with a rare it's 40%, and with epic and legendary it's 50%. Next up is the Select Fire Receiver, which allows you to change the fire rate on the Prowler and the Havoc. With the Prowler, Select Fire Receiver allows you to change it from its default burst rate fire to full auto. The Prowler does 14 damage per bullet, and Select Fire Receiver won't increase that, but with full auto it means you're going to be dealing more damage faster. Just watch out for that extra recoil. Meanwhile, the Select Fire Receiver enables the Havoc to change from full auto to a single fire weapon that just fires out a massive energy blast. It's just cool to look at, to be honest. And get this, there's no bullet travel, so that means where you aim is where you hit. Just remember that in order to make the Havoc more deadly at long range, it uses 5 rounds of energy ammo per shot. You'd be good to bear this in mind when you decide to get a bit snipey on the enemy.
Took out the whole squad. All right.
Now let's look at the Precision Choke. Precision Choke works with the Peacekeeper and the Triple Take, 2 weapons that spread their bullets as they fire. With the Precision Choke, it will reduce the projectile spread, meaning that your bullets won't go everywhere, like that time that you broke your nan's vase, or vase. Vase or vase? Leave that in the comment section. How do you pronounce that? I don't know. Each of the 11 projectiles that come out the business end of the Peacekeeper do 10 damage and 15 damage to the head. As you get further away from your intended target, not all 11 bullets will land, meaning you won't get bang for your buck if you're not in cuddling distance. This is even more apparent if you're hip firing. Precision Choke won't increase the damage, but it will reduce projectile spread, meaning you're more likely to hit where you want to, in the enemy's personal space. If you aim down sights, you will notice that the target reticle will become more focused into the center. This means the precision of the weapon will become more centered, hitting exactly where the reticle is. Plus, your gun glows, so that's kind of cool. The Precision Choke is exactly the same when aiming down sights with the Triple Take. The Triple Take fires 3 bullets, and each bullet does 23 damage. If one of those hits the head, it doubles to 46 damage. Without the Precision Choke, the Triple Take will fire 3 bullets in a horizontal spread, meaning you're more likely to land a hit from distance at a trade-off to damage done. These bullets will get further away from each other with the more distance they have to cover. Although this is effective in certain situations, such as an enemy running from left to right in front of you, it may be best used with the Precision Choke when you find an enemy off guard looting or setting up a sniper shot themselves. The Turbocharger reduces the spin-up time for the Devotion, and the Havoc is the only gun in the game that lets you use 2 different hop-up attachments. You will find when you first press the trigger on the Devotion, it will take some time to spin up before firing at a ridiculous rate out of its large magazine. Turbocharger will reduce the amount of time it takes before it gets to the bit where it's fast, accurate, and more deadly. Every bullet in the Devotion's 44 bullet magazine does 17 damage to the body, and it has a 2 times headshot damage multiplier, meaning it does 34 damage every bullet to the face. To put out that much damage faster and more effectively makes the Devotion my second favourite gun, behind the Mozambique. The Havoc with the Turbocharger hop-up attached is incredibly effective. Without it, the Havoc takes time to warm up, meaning if you get caught in a surprise gunfight, you'll be dead before you fire a shot. With the hop-up attached at close range, it fires straight away, meaning there is no delay to your return fire. The Havoc deals 18 damage to the body, and it has a 2 times multiplier, meaning it does 36 damage to the head. So with Turbocharger, the Havoc is definitely a champion-worthy gun. So there you have it, maths nerds, some more facts and figures to help you make a more informed decision when you're choosing loot. See, it's not all colours and shiny things. What's your favourite hop-up attachment and weapon combo? Leave that in the comment section, like, subscribe and ding that bell because we release turbocharged videos. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.